Thanks for joining Living on the Cheap and trying to figure it out. Today we're going to talk about unexpected, expensive field trips. So last Friday my daughter comes home, my 12-year-old daughter, grade 6, comes home and says there's a field trip coming up for spring break. You do have to realize last day of school is Friday. Today is Thursday. When she told me it was a week before spring break starts. And I'm like, okay, what's this trip? It's to Montreal, she says. Montreal? That's expensive from where I am. It's not just a jump down the street. Anyhow, so come Monday, she finds out there is a parent meeting. Tuesday, after school, go to the school, find out more. So we picked up some flyers. It's through EF Educational Tours. I'm not sure what the F stands for. Oh, Educational First. Educational First Tours. That makes sense. I thought EF was for early French. Anyhow, the tour is actually, or the trip, is from Quebec, Montreal, and Ottawa. Thankfully, it doesn't start this spring break. It's for a spring break of 2017. So we have a whole year to pay for it. We have a whole year to fundraise for it. There isn't any information out yet through the school if or what fundraising will be available, or if or what we can do. So, need to break down on the costs. Remember, we're on a budget. We're on step 2 of the Dave Ramsey steps, which means pretty much everything goes to debt. So we haven't done family vacations. We are planning to do a family vacation, but it will cost us nothing but groceries. So if we're on vacation, we're gonna need groceries anyway, so we gotta eat. If we were home, we're gonna need eat anyway, so we're gonna stick with the same budget. But we're able to get the hotel for free and the plane for free. So depending on where we go, we haven't quite decided that yet, and we need to do that soon. But we haven't done that. So looking at this, I'm at the meeting and I'm like, okay, it's going to cost $2,445, taxes in, thankfully, but that only includes breakfast and dinner, not lunch. And of course, she's going to want souvenirs everywhere she goes. So in the 3 different cities, she's going to want souvenirs. So $2,445 plus about $60 a day. Extra for extra stuff like food, and then extras, whatever extras may be necessary. Again, she'll only be 13 on this trip, and I'm kind of like, ooh, 13. But I know we will never go to Montreal, Quebec, and Ottawa on a trip, and if we do, it won't be educational, and she won't see all the things that they're seeing. It's actually impressive. I'll read you the list of everything that they're going to go see. So this includes all the entrance fees for these things, the plane, transfers, the hotels, everything. They're going to go to Notre Dame Basilica. Sorry, I can't speak this morning. Archaeology Museum, 4 evening activities at the Biodome, the Olympic Tower, Montreal Planetarium, Plains of Abraham Workshop, Observatoire de la Capitale, Musée de Foot, Canadian Museum of History, Parliament including Peace Tower, Canadian War Museum, and the National Gallery of Canada. That's actually quite a bit that they're going to fit into 6 days. 6 days. So we're really tempted to do this. If I could do enough fundraising to get more than half off, I'd be totally into it. I want to know, what do you do when your kids come up with expenses like these? Do you nix them right away in the butt? Do you try to fundraise for it? Do you try to budget for the entire price? We have a month to decide if she's going to do this or not, which is kind of odd because 2 weeks of this month is on spring break. So they might extend that date. I won't know. Maybe I'll find out Friday. Maybe I won't know until after spring break is done. I have no idea at this point. But if you signed up, this was great. The tour guide, or not the tour guide, but the salesperson that's with EF Tours says if you sign up within 48 hours, you get $200 off. And yeah, $200 is great, but I couldn't decide in 48 hours. That was just crazy because I need to know if we can fundraise. I do not want to be paying this out of pocket because I really shouldn't be paying this out of pocket if I can at all get fundraising or donations or money from grandparents or something like that. She did say, birthdays and Christmas. Well, her birthday already passed this year, so there goes that one. And they probably would need all the money by mid-January, I would think. So anyhow, if I do sign up by the end of March, it'll be $100 off. So at least I get $100 off. Anyhow, I know when I went to school, we didn't do any of this. I lived in Vancouver, went to Vancouver public school, and my biggest field trip was going to Whistler, which is a 2-hour drive. It's not really 2 hours if you drive yourself, but on the school bus it was 2 hours. And we were there for 2 nights, 3 days. That was my biggest trip. I was in grade 12 for that. My other big trip was going to Abbotsford, which is an hour drive from my school. And again, we were there for 2 nights. So we did not have opportunities like they have nowadays in schools. And I really know if we were to go to these cities, we would probably not do all 3 in 1 week. And we probably wouldn't even do a few, like a lot of the things that they mentioned we would not see, just because time constraints. And I know it'd be very expensive for the 4 of us to get into these museums and the 4 of us to get into these places. So again, would we do that? No, we probably do more nature stuff and what's available publicly. Well, I guess a museum is public, but without extra cost. And that's how we do our vacations now, really. We do some self-guided walking tours because those are free. And you'd be surprised how many are out there. But anyways, I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think? And what would you do if you're in my situation, or if you've been in a similar situation? Please comment down below. Let me know. Also, if you have any questions, hey, comment below. I will answer them on an upcoming video. Also, here, or here, I'm not sure where, one of these corners, there will be a subscribe button. Please subscribe to my channel. Also, please check out some of my other videos. I'm hoping it's here, but really, it could be here. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, living on the cheap and trying to figure it out, that's what we're called.